Hi, it's me, Julie Conrad, intuitive healer and teacher, coming to you with this week's Wellness Boost. This week I have chosen the topic of letting go, which goes with the emotion of grief. Grief is there to help us learn to let go of what we no longer have, or perhaps it's something that doesn't serve us anymore. But it could be a loved one who's passed on and we're struggling to let go and move forward, or it could be a job, it could be a pet, it could be a friend who's moved away. Could be a phase of life that you're entering a new phase, and while it's exciting and great, there might be some trepidation about letting go or some grief associated with that. That's the normal emotional response. So this week's Wellness Boost is for you to promote letting go within your life and moving forward and helping you to deal with the emotion of grief. It is an important emotion that needs to be honored. There's no time limit on it. And my hope is that this week, this balance helps you to process grief and lift some of that heaviness. It tends to sit like a weight on your chest. So I'm going to get started using Acunet just like always, and listening to my intuition as well. And the first thing that we're going to go ahead and balance is defense. There's something to go with it, and that is going to be the emotion of anger. So we're going to begin by balancing defense and the emotion of anger. I want you to take some nice big breaths in. I'm going to tap over your head to tell your head what's possible and to listen up that you can make it happen, and the heart to save it. So just breathe nice and deep in through the nose and out through the mouth. Yep, in and out. Really breathing nice and deep into the belly as we balance defense, so you can feel very safe as you process your emotions to move forward, so that your mind can be defended against negative self-talk and thoughts. There's that shift, and balancing the emotion of anger now with this, so that you can use your anger in a productive way to move forward, lifting off any of the heaviness of anger or resentment perhaps. With change, sometimes we resent how it happens. Nice deep breath. There comes the shift. Here we go. One more like that. Breathe in. There we go. Nicely done. That one's complete. There's more, so let me just ask. External. We're going to balance your sensitivity to other people's emotions. A little different than Wei Qi, which balances our protection, but this is really against other people. Usually when we are letting go of something or making decisions or are dealing with grief, other people have a lot to say about that. And really, one of the mottos that I like to live by is other people's opinions of me are none of my business. So breathe in, and let's balance that sensitivity to the external influence that other people's emotions are having on you as you process. That's going to feel really good. Letting it go, balancing that sensitivity. And there's the shift. Nicely done. There's more. Flow of nerve and more. There's an organ. Large intestine. So we're going to balance those together. We're going to balance the flow of your nerves along with your large intestine. In Chinese medicine, the emotion of grief goes with the lungs and the large intestine. So balancing to let go, to help process, to release what no longer serves you, some of that heaviness, and balancing the flow of nerve here, calming and soothing so that you can function, so that you don't have so much nervous energy. I know a lot of times with grief there's some anxiety that comes with it. Calming all the nerves as they flow through the body and allowing them to communicate smoothly and easily with your brain. There we go. And that large intestine, I'm just feeling like I need to hold the large intestine. Just take some nice deep breaths into the low belly. I'm going to hold that large intestine with that keyword of release or letting go. Yep. Great. And there's that shift. Good job. That one's complete. There's more. Just going to ask what's going to be best and most helpful for your highest good. And I'm getting something in the nervous system. Here we go. Your cortex and an endocrine, the thyroid. So we're going to balance your cortex in the central nervous system along with the thyroid that sits here in the throat. So balancing thyroid and that cortex. The key word I'm getting with the cortex is perception. So balancing the cortex in the central nervous system, the key word of perception. For a new perception, one that is healthy and for your highest good and helping you to move forward. Big breaths in. There we go. Nicely done. And let's balance your thyroid now so you can easily express yourself. Expressing how you're processing your emotions, how you feel with ease. It's not good to live in a vacuum. It helps us to be able to creatively have an outlet for that or to talk to friends. I feel like this is almost like a more creative outlet. So maybe that's drawing it or writing a poem about how you feel or journaling about it or writing a song, whatever your art form is. Opening up and balancing the thyroid at every level, especially that emotional, but also the physical, so you have energy. Many times grief and letting go of things is fatiguing. So balancing energy and vitality along with this. Really big breath. I'm going to hold your throat for a second. There we go. There's that shift. And I am actually getting that is all on the AccuNect this week. The balancing's complete. And it's going to take, I feel like, a couple of days to shift all the way through. You can watch it as often as you want. If there is a topic that is near and dear to your heart that you would like a balance on, I'd encourage you to comment below and I will definitely record a balance boost and post it to my YouTube channel. Go ahead and hit the subscribe button. The boosts come out every Monday on a new topic. You can watch them as often as you like to help you stay in balance and lead the best, most sparkly life possible. Enjoy the rest of your day.